in modern times, there has been a development of categories that can be helpful, but sometimes not helpful. We have biblical theology, we have systematic theology, we have historical theology. And these, unfortunately, in many seminaries have become disciplines unto themselves. And in the past, there was just simply theology, and you would recognize that you could study theology as it comes to us from the pages of Scripture. You can study it as it was understood by ancient writers like Augustine or Tertullian or whoever. But now in the modern period, you make these distinctions, and basically what you're talking about, historical theology, you're talking about the analysis of the theological positions of those who've come before us without really a necessary assertion that what they believed has a whole lot to do with what we should believe. The idea of a continuity of the church or the ability to learn from those who came before us. Historical theology very often takes a cold and sterile approach rather than a really passionate one. And so I believe that biblical theology is the foundational recognition of what Scripture teaches, and then you put that together, that creates your systematic theology, and then as that has been honed and debated and argued down through the history of the church, this gives you your historical theology, where you can have meaningful discussions about what the various parties at the Council of Nicaea believed and why they believed it. And then you get to the Council of Chalcedon, and now the empire is involved, and there's the political aspects, and the history and the theology can become pretty complicated at that point in time. And a lot of Christians never really get into that level of depth to plumb that type of stuff.